So what's up, guys? I know it's been a very long time. I now have about 4 to 5 months without publishing anything, but it wasn't my fault. My channel was not showing up. My channel had been blocked, I think, and it sucks, especially if you are starting. It sucks, guys. I also didn't enjoy it, but during that time, I was continuing. I was continuing to trade. I will show you guys my records. I will show you my my journal, because I journal every trade I take. I journal every trade I take. So without wasting much of our time, let's get straight into the charts and see what the markets have in store for us today. In the morning, I analyzed. All right, I shall show you the analysis at the end of the video. What I was seeing in the morning, I analyzed Zhao USD and GBP USD. I analyzed Zhao USD and I saw that there was a downtrend in the long run. From top-down analysis, there was a downtrend. All right, so as you all know, I usually get in the 15 minutes time frame, but nowadays, because I want to capture more than 6 trades per day, because I was trading a competition, I was trading the FundedNext competition, I was scalping, so other trades I was now getting in 5 minutes. So I've adapted the 5-minute strategy, and it's been really useful in terms of executing trades. So let me just show you guys what we are up at right now on this trade. This trade also I got in late because I had put this prediction. This one I didn't execute it, so we are going to delete this one. I had put the prediction, but I dozed off and the market just went straight into my direction because I dozed off at around 9 here. Alright, I did not have an entry confirmation. As you all know, I use candlesticks to enter, so there was no entry confirmation here. But I had predicted that when it comes to this price and gives me an entry confirmation, alright, when it comes to this optimum trading zone, I would sell the graph, because GBP USD and Zhao USD, I had a sell bias from 8 a.m. in the morning. I had a sell bias because in the long run, from 4-hour time frame to 30 minutes time frame, all my moving averages were what they were facing down. So I will just show you later, guys. And right now, let me just show you where we are up at. This one I got in a bit late, so instead of capturing 1 to 2.5, because I want a minimum of 1 to 2.5 scalper, you don't need to catch those big moves like 1:4 we usually quote. 1:2, 1:2.5, we are out of the markets, and you'll be just getting in, getting your piece and then get out. So let's see where we are up at on our meta trade. We are up about 300 bucks. Our stop loss is 500 and our stop loss is 400, and our take profit is supposed to be 800. So we are already in more than 1:1 right now, because it's floating profit about 410 as we speak. My day trading now seems like it's been a scalping. Now we are getting some rejection on our psychological levels. You see the power of these psychological levels. Every time when there is a psychological level, there is a strong reaction here. there is a all-time high here, so we can't see the psychological levels. But if I just add them here, like so, if I add them here, all right, this one and the other one will be 3 2. These are psychological levels. How do I put my psychological levels? I put my psychological levels after every 50 pips. So there's 50 pips here, there's 50 pips here. Look how I did not analyze here because last week I was only trading gold because I see that that's the most traded pair by people who are also doing competition. So I wasn't much analyzing other pairs, but look how the psychological levels are respected. Look, there's always a strong rejection on psychological levels, or some accumulation. There's always accumulation or a strong rejection, right? If we get a pullback, then there is a strong rejection on psychological level. So there are good factors when you are considering what your trade. There are good optimum trading zones. Optimum trading zones, I call them area of interest. Alright. So we are back, guys. I had gone out to collect my book. I had ordered a book online and it just arrived right now. So I just took a quick stroll since my trade was playing out. You know, that's the advantage of being a day trader. You can execute in the morning and the rest of the day I may be playing games, playing maybe FIFA or doing whatever you like, whatever you enjoy. But as for me, I'm very behind because I'm up 7%, so I have to take more trades. I told you this is not my trading style, guys. I take only 2, at maximum 2 trades per day, but because I'm trading in the competition, I'm taking 5 to 6 trades per day. So let's get straight into the video. By the way, when I was working, the log for my alarm just went out. Like, I set an alert on my take profit, and before I went out, I had put my trades, all of them, I had put them in break even. And there is a rule also, I changed my breaking even to my trailing stop rule. I shall also explain it whilst we are looking in the charts. Gold, I'm still also waiting for sales. Alright, I'm still waiting for sales. It depends with what I'm seeing and the market conditions, volatility and stuff. So these are the logs on my alerts. You see, it was I was out recently that take profit did. I also set my alerts on pullbacks. For example, this one, after a certain pullback, I set an alert here, right? I put in alert on certain pullbacks and on certain prices, so that I know when to take break even. So before, we used to put break even, like for example this trade, when it got into 1-to-1, I would put my break even. Then when it goes to 1:2, I would put my trailing stop in 1:1. But I have seen that most of the trades, right, they hit my break even and go straight into my direction. most of the times I see it because of the Fibonacci reaction, because it goes back, right? It goes back to the 5068 zone, to the lowest area. Like, it retraces back more than 50%, right? And I would have put my break even on 50%. So most of the times it would hit my break even. Maybe the profits I have, out of 10 trades, I will have maybe 3 profits or maybe 2 profits, then about 5 or 6 are break-evens, the rest are losses. So like the rest are those trades that just go straight into loss without giving me a chance to put a break-even. So I realized that instead of using that, let me just follow how the market is going. For instance, when we're at this price, right, when we're at this area, I waited for my candles to close. Then after the closure of this candle, when I confirmed that it is a pure breakout, I put my trailing stop here. So nowadays I'm putting trailing stop soon after every pullback, rather than putting a trailing stop after every 1 hour effect. That was, yeah, for instance, here I put a trailing stop here and I put a trailing stop here, right? After I see these 2 candles, like these 3 candles, this engulfing candle, when I'm confident that the pullback is finished, right, I put my trailing stop just below the pullback. In psychology, like, I'll be using the mentality that if it breaks that lower low, it means that there is a potential shift of market structure, rather than putting a trailing stop in 1 hour factor, right, where there is no any confirmation, there is no optimum trading zone, like there is no area of interest, it's not a Fibonacci retracement. You will just be taken out and it will go straight into your direction. So this is how I'm now using my stop loss nowadays. So we'll just wait for more confirmations. So guys, to just make sure that everything is transparent, and also to show you the analysis, right, I'm going to log into my account right now. The lot size of 2.5, right? These were the entries in the 5-minute time frame, and here our take profit was taken. So the price I got in, let me compare the price I got in with the price that is here on MetaTrader, right? On MetaTrader, the entry price is 1.2711 and I got in at 1.28670, but it was still valid since it was a 1 to 2, right? Since it was a 1 to 2, because that's the minimum we want to catch, so it was still valid. So I still got in. But sometimes when it is too late, there is no need of getting in. So we are now up from 7%, we are now up 8.2%, right? I'm still looking for other opportunities today. New York session is not yet started. It's still London session right now. New York session is not yet started, so there is still a lot of opportunities in the market. So let me just do the breakdown of why I took this trade.